Hi Flosstube, my name is Kate and I am a serial starter. See, doesn't that sound like I joined some kind of group? Anyway, no, I wanted to make my own Flosstube video. I have been stalking so many of you over the last couple months. Lighting in here is really bad. Sorry about that, working on that. But I have spent the last couple months just binge watching all of your fabulous videos, and I have no idea if anyone is ever going to watch this, but that's okay. I just enjoy sitting in the room talking to myself, so that's okay too. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. Like I said, my name is Kate, and my husband and our two fabulous girls moved to... Sorry, I'm trying to move around, trying to get better lighting. We moved to the Dallas Metroplex about a year and a half ago from the great state of Florida, so we are recent Texas transplants. And we have two daughters. One is 13 years old, one is 14 months old. So that's lots of fun. And, sorry, trying to get my self-organized here, new to all of this. Anyway, I have been stitching for about 13 years. I taught myself right after my niece was born, bought some charts on eBay, made one sampler, and never did anything again until last year. Kept all my stuff. And then last year when I was pregnant with our youngest daughter, I pulled out some charts and started stitching again. I'd been following many stitchy blogs and decided that it was time to start stitching again. So I did that, and like I said, I've become the serial starter. I love starting things more than anything else. I can't tell you how many I have right now because I have a giveaway going on right now on my blog to how many I have, so I can't give the number right now, but it's a lot. And let's see, this is just a quick intro video, and let's see, I wanted to show you some goodies I got in the mail the other day, yesterday. I just bought, let's see if this shows up, isn't this pretty? It's a lovely piece of purple fabric that I bought from Mo's Sale. It's 14 count Aida. I think it's 20 by 30. I'm still a very much of a baby stitcher. I have not tried even weave yet. I'm still doing Aida, but I'm expanding. I've learned a lot over the last year, tried a lot of different techniques, learned all about all these different designers and different places, and it's just mind-boggling. So I also bought some floss from Mo's Sale. I got this pretty little yellow. This is Bubbles. And we have an orange here called Sheldon. And we have a pink called Peach. This is from the Nemo line, I think. I think that's really cool. And I also have a light green called Emerald. So I'm branching out into some different flosses other than the standard DMC I've used. And let's see, what else? I have a list here. Oh, okay. The only other thing I wanted to do besides say hi is do the Stash Enhancement Tag from Katy the Stash Queen. She came up with some really good questions in her video a couple weeks ago, and I thought I'd start with that one. There are a lot of really good tags out there. I'm still finding them all. If there's a tag out there you want me to answer, or if there's any other questions, just ask. I'm very new to this, very technology illiterate, still fumbling my way through the computer. So this is all very new to me. But Katie's questions, I have them written on a notebook, so I'm going to be looking down a lot, is what is your favorite pattern in your stash that you haven't started yet, and what has kept you from starting it? I would have to say that it would be, I have a Calvin and Hobbes chart. Sorry, it's in black and white. My color printer's out of ink right now. But this is from Hornswoggle's store on Etsy. And I love Calvin and Hobbes. I just think they're so funny. The only reason I haven't started it yet is I keep finding other things to start. That's the honest truth. I have the fabric cut, I just haven't actually started stitching it yet. The next, what is your favorite non-pattern item in your stash? That would have to be my light. I don't have the light in here, but I found the box, and that's totally backwards. Okay, I have to fix that. But as you can see, it is actually a little light. It can go on the table, or it can go on the floor. And it has a magnifier in it. It is either battery powered or you can plug it into the wall. But I absolutely love my light. These keep me from having really good vision, so I'm constantly needing really good light to stitch by, and sometimes I do have to use the magnifier. Let's see, besides your LNS and, oh, I skipped a question, let me back up. What do you have the most of in your stash? Patterns, floss, fabric, or other? I'm going to say patterns for now, although I don't have nearly as many as some people, I think. A lot of my patterns I bought on eBay when I first taught myself to stitch 13 years ago. I still have some of those. And then I have a lot of digital patterns that I've bought over the last year. Not a lot, but some. And then I find I love to find freebies online, so I have lots of those too. So I'm going to say patterns for now. Besides your LNS and the big box craft shops, what is your favorite place to buy stitching supplies? I'm very new to this, like I keep saying, and I just discovered my LNS. I go to Stitch Niche down in Arlington. But everything I've always bought is from the big box craft stores. I have bought a few things from 123 Stitch and Moe's Sale, and I've bought charts on Etsy. That's about the only other place I've bought stitching supplies. Name one item you have purchased that was not meant for cross-stitch use that you have repurposed for your craft. Don't really have anything of that yet. I always have my eye out. I've looked at some different storage systems for my whips and for my floss, but I haven't bought anything yet. Name one item in your stash that you were enabled to purchase after seeing someone else with that item. And again, that would be my lamp. When I went to Stitch Niche for the first time, the ladies were sitting at the back table, and my husband had been wanting to buy me a stitching light for a while. It was my birthday, and they showed him the light. He went over and played with it, and then brought me over, and they showed me how cool it was, how it worked, how much easier it was to read a chart with it, so that's what I bought. If someone asked you what was the one must-have pattern that they had to have in their stash, what pattern would you recommend? I would have to say, again, this is in black and white and going to be totally backwards, but that's all right. Pretty Little New York by Jody Rice of Satsuma Street on Etsy. And I would say any of the Pretty Little Cities. I think there's 10 or 11 of them. But they are just so much fun to stitch. I have a couple that I've started, and just bright colors, lots of fun to stitch, very easy to stitch. I hate back stitching, and there's almost no back stitching in them. But they're a lot of fun to stitch. And that goes with the next question. If someone asked you what one designer they had to check out to enhance their stash, who would it be? And I would have to say Jody Rice again. Because besides the Pretty Little Cities that she has some other really cool colorful charts. And she's releasing the 12 Days of Christmas here in a couple of days. Very excited about that. And she's just a really neat stitcher. She's had a couple of charts in magazines, and just all around fun. So this is a really short video, 10 minutes, so that feels like I've been talking a long time. So like I said, I don't know if anyone will ever see this, but it was fun to make. So I will talk to you later. Thanks again, and if there's anything you want to ask, just go on ahead. Bye.